Hi, I'm Gerhat Samuel Hutauruk, but just call me Gerhat. I would like to present my individual assignment for marketing and digitalization strategy. This is the article that I use as the literature review. Bridging Marketing Theory and Big Data Analytics, the taxonomy of marketing attribution. So first, let's start with what is data and what is big data. Data is the quantities, characters, or symbols on which operations are performed by a computer, which may be stored and transmitted in the form of electrical signals and recorded on magnetic, optical, or mechanical recording media. And big data is a collection of data that is huge in volume, yet growing exponentially with time. It is a data with so large size and complexity that none of traditional data management tools can store it or process it efficiently. Big data is also a data, but with a huge size. There are three types of data. The first one is structured data, such as transaction and financial records. And the second one is unstructured data, such as text, documents, and multimedia files. And the last one, called as semi-structured data, such as web service logs and streaming data from sensors. These are the characteristics of big data. Some people call it as 3 V's, some people call it as 5 V's, and they are also called 7 V's or maybe 10 V's. But for now, let's focus on 5 V's. The first one is volume, the size and amounts of big data that companies manage and analyze. The second one is value, the business value of the data collected. Some people call this as the most important fee. And the third one is velocity, the speed of generation of the data. And the fourth is variety, the types of data, structure, unstructured, and semi-structured. And the last one is veracity, the truth or accuracy of data and information asset. So, what is the example of big data? Let's take a look. The first one is New York Stock Exchange, which generates about 1 terabyte of new trade data per day. Or maybe Facebook, which 500 plus terabytes of new data get ingested into the database of social media every day. And why big data becomes so popular now? Although the concept of big data itself is relatively new, the origins of large data sets go back to the 1960s and 70s when the world of data was just getting started with the first data centers and the development of relational database. Around 2005, people began to realize just how much data users generated through Facebook, YouTube, and other online services. So, cloud computing has expanded big data possibilities even further. The cloud offers truly elastic scalability where developers can simply spin up ad hoc clusters to test a subset of data. And graph databases are becoming increasingly important as well, with the ability to display massive amounts of data in a way that makes analytics fast and comprehensive. So, to shorten, our technologies have developed well. So, this is the example of big data in consumer data. So, we can use comparative analysis to examine customer behavior or maybe social media listening to analyze what people are saying on social media about a business or product, which can help identify potential problems. Or maybe we can do marketing analytics. This provides information that can be used to improve marketing campaigns and promotional offers for the product, service, or business initiatives. And the last one is sentiment analytics. All of the data that's gathered on customer can be analyzed to reveal how they feel about a brand, customer satisfaction level, and potential issues, and how customer service could be improved. So this is the real example how company implements big data analytics for marketing. The first one is Netflix. Netflix use big data for targeted adverts. With over 100 million subscribers, the company collects huge data, which is the key to achieving the industry status Netflix boasts. If you are a subscriber, you are familiar with how they send you suggestion of the next movie you should watch. Basically, this is done using your past search and watch data. This data is used to give them insights into what interests the subscriber most. Another example how big data implements in a company. Amazon, like Netflix, leverage big data to improve user satisfaction and personalization. Amazon, on the other hand, use a much more comprehensive strategy. They serve a significantly larger client base and provide a variety of services, each of which necessitates a particular set of procedures. As it turned out, Amazon is reaping the benefit of its big data strategy, as it accounts for a significant amount of its revenue. Their machines learning synchronize with data to increase the usefulness of customer-facing features, such as ratings and reviews. And the last example is coming from Airbnb, where big data used for customer experience improvement. Airbnb is one of the most prominent big data success stories, as the firm has organized so many of its operations around obtaining critical insights from data. The data science they employed after that greatly improved their marketing efficiency. Airbnb used big data to figure out where the greatest and worst results were geographically, and then use the information to draw meaningful conclusions and make beneficial improvement. As a conclusion, as we can see, big data can be used for marketing. Many companies already implement big data analytics for marketing, as Netflix using big data for targeted adverts, or maybe Amazon using big data for product innovation, or the last one is Airbnb, we're using big data for customer experience improvement. So I think that's all. Thank you so much from